Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be flying into space. Alright guys, so there is a few things that I need to apologize for. One, I am a total derp and did not realize that I did not have to use the industrial crusher to make the crushed ruby dust. So I didn't know you could just take rubies themselves, or the ore, throw it in here, get more rubies, because this will actually produce like 3 rubies every now and then, or if you have this, it'll produce more. I didn't know that, and I didn't know if you throw it inside of a double crusher, it'll give you what you want. If you watch here, it'll give me the ruby dust. Yeah, I didn't know that. Total derp. I've just been throwing the rubies in there and actually wasting our ruby ore. So thank you guys down in the comments for pointing that out to me. That was just, yeah, I have all these rubies in here too that I can also grind up, that came from the industrial grinder. I'm not sure if that gave me extra rubies, but we have tons of rubies, and I can just throw them in here and then just process. But yeah, I now had enough to make all the structures I think we need to make to get rocket fuel up and going. So, but today I went ahead and pre-made all the stuff so you didn't have to watch me make all the stuff again. You guys were kind of, some people were saying, you know, kind of boring. I understand watching a lot of the crafting of those items is pretty boring. But the actual structures themselves are pretty nice, I must say. But, over here, I just added 2 pressurized tanks. These both will now equal 64 buckets worth of fluid, plus this holds 16 buckets itself. So that should be quite a bit of fluid to get started. But before we even do that, before we even start working with this today, I want to set up a rolling machine. Because last episode I was kind of like, how do you make these tanks from advanced rocketry? That it shows like the rocket fuel in. So if you search rocket fuel, it shows these tanks. I can't find them. Right here, it shows these tanks right here. I'm guessing these tanks are actually the pressurized, low pressurized tanks. Because they're the same shape and everything. These are the regular iron ones. And I'm assuming that's what holds the fluids, and you need a rolling machine for that. So I was like, well, I might as well just make the rolling machine. I'm probably going to need it eventually anyways. So I need to figure out where to place this guy. And it looks like this is not actually a bad spot. That's actually perfect. Where's our power? So we have our input fluid. Okay, this is where our power's at. So that's not exactly where I want it to be. Is this facing the right direction? I guess it is. This is a machine structure. Let's look at the whole thing. So there's this machine structure. There's where a rolling machine goes. So yeah, this is fine. I'm just gonna leave it here. That's okay. Okay, so getting started, I guess we need our power plug, because that goes right here. Fluid input hatch. I'm not sure why you need fluid, but you do. 1 machine structure block, an output hatch. We can go ahead and build these on camera. I actually like building them. They're kind of fun to build. These are machine structure blocks. These are the 2 coils, 2 copper coils, and motor facing this direction. Oddly enough. I don't know if it matters which direction it actually faces. It might automatically turn it for you. But I don't know. Let's go up a tier. Okay. Here's where our actual block is going to be placed. Our rolling machine itself. Right there. And then some more structure blocks. This one does seem like a more advanced block. More advanced build, because it does require more of these structure blocks. But like I said, if you were not doing it how I did it the first time and waiting for those rubies to be converted like that and not knowing that actual rubies can be crushed, Oh man, that would have saved a lot of time. I could have probably knocked this down into like 1 or 2 episodes versus doing like 3 episodes on it, 3 or 4 episodes. But yeah, we're gonna try and get hopefully some rocket fuel, and we might even get our rocket station set up today. Okay, so 2 input hatches. All right, yeah, 2 input hatches. Input. That's a structure block. Input hatch, right? 2 input hatches. There they are. Input hatch, input hatch. Okay, this should be completed. There we go. Look at that. H2O. Okay, just needs power, I thought. Yeah, just needs power. Okay, so let's just run some power to it. Shouldn't be too much to do that. Right, there's our power. Has power. Turn the rolling machine on. Where's our actual input hatch? Where's our inputs? This machine looks a lot different than our other machines. This is the fluid. This is the output, so this is the input. Yeah, the 2 input hatches. Okay. So it's weird. There's no like thing basically showing that it's input. Oh well. What we're going to do is we're going to throw some iron plates in the input hatch. And hopefully these iron plates will work. They don't look like they are. It might not even work. I don't really know, to be honest. It shows that you put these in here and it'll make iron sheets. And that's the only way to get iron sheets. And it accepts industrial craft. Try over here. Nothing. So yeah, I don't know if the rolling machine actually works. I might have just wasted all that material for this. Well, at least you guys know. Yeah. Not seeing any progress. It's kind of sad. I was hoping that would work, and then we could just use their actual fluid method, but I guess it's not that important. Okay. Let's set this to our chemical reactor. There we go. And figure out where to place this. Actually, we placed it perfect. Okay. How cool. Ooh, I don't like the power plugs facing this in the front. I don't like that. Man, that's going to be kind of weird looking. Okay, let's get our motor placed here. And we need our 2 power plugs. Okay, 2 power input plugs right there. Alright, what else are we missing? Fluid output hatch. And this one is another output hatch. And just the regular machine structure block. That's the bottom. Let's go up 1. The chemical reactor goes right on top. This is going to be another small looking machine. Fluid input hatch. Another input, just a regular input hatch. And then we're missing a fluid input hatch. Why are we missing one? I thought I had everything. I guess we are missing. Okay. We'll just head back to the base. And what is it again? Let's see. Fluid input hatch. This is an output. This is a fluid output hatch. Fluid input hatch. Let me see something real quick. I think I might have placed something wrong. So no, this is a fluid. It's a regular input. Chemical reactor. Wait, now I'm missing 2 things. Do the blocks get destroyed? I don't know. I guess the blocks got destroyed. So we need an input and a fluid hatch now. Input and a fluid input hatch. So that's the things we need. 2 input hatches, 1 fluid, 1 regular. Okay, actually I need to pull out probably the rest of these plates. And get more structure blocks. Okay, so we have our output. There's where all of our stuff's at. Let's see. Let's make a few of those. So we need a fluid input hatch, correct? And we need a regular input hatch. And then that should be it for what we need, I do believe. Should be everything. And thus we will have a chemical reactor. Chemical reactor, okay, regular input hatch. And fluid input hatch. Input hatch. Fluid input hatch. And it is complete. Okay. So let's run some power to this. I'm guessing we'll just, this guy looks backwards, almost. Oh, there's our other one. Wow. Oh well. So there's power this way. There's power to that. Okay. Let's turn you on. So the fluids, these are 2 fluid input hatches. Okay. And right here is a input hatch. Where's our output? These are the fluid outputs. Oh, this one is a fluid output. So this is the only place that it'll output fluids. Okay. I think we might have to change how our conduits are set up. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll just change these for now. I think eventually I'm just going to put it underground so they're powered like that. But it probably needs both hooked up. Okay, so I guess we do what we should do. We take the top here and the top here for now. And we just hook them here. And what we should do is we tell it to insert, push, should start draining. Okay, and this one we need to do the same thing. Tell it to push. And this thing will kick on and start working. And we should get rocket fuel. We already have 20 millibuckets. Looky there. And it's slow. It's really slow. And it looks like it's using a lot. We're gonna have to definitely hook this thing up with some pipes. So let's go over here and we'll go ahead and get this thing automated. And we're gonna need a few things. Water is like the only thing it runs off of. So a reservoir. Not Tinkers. Ender.io. I have made so many of these things. It's unbelievable. There's like a reservoir everywhere. Alright, and I should have my pressurized fluid conduits here. I think that'll be enough. That should be plenty to get this thing automated and ready to go. We don't even really need this anymore. Like this setup. Let's just go ahead and remove these for now. Of course, it saves its content, so we can always do that. But what we're gonna need this hooked up, and they're not gonna be touching. Like they're gonna be in different channels, basically. So I need to figure out how I'm gonna do this. Let's take this one. Hook it here. Okay, let's go ahead and what is this? What does this have in it? Liquid oxygen. That's not the right connection. We're gonna run this one along the bottom here and hook it up here, because this one is on the right thing. Set that distract always active. Okay. So that should not change. This will just... Oh, we're already out of pressurized conduit. Oh well. We will definitely go back and get some more. Pressurized fluid conduits work so nice. Okay. We should have. Hopefully I don't have. I'm not missing binder. Perfect. Stack of 64. Couldn't ask for any better. Perfect. Things are actually going my way this episode. I'm pretty happy. The only thing is the ugly look of these conduits. Ugh, they are gross looking right now. You know what? These... Whoa. Play some dirt. These shouldn't connect. Okay, they won't. Hopefully, if nothing's going through them, hopefully they still don't connect. But they should always have some kind of fluid going in them. And then this can be hooked to a reservoir. Let's go ahead and get, what, 2 of these guys out of here? That's all we need is 2. And get our reservoir set up. This is super simple. Really only need 3 of them. But 2 water sources and we are set. Okay, and then we can just automatically pump water directly in here. And bam, we're good to go. We don't even need these in here anymore. No need for any fluid cells. It just will automatically go. And it'll automatically start producing. Hopefully keeping up with this. And this will thus produce rocket fuel. And now's where we can... these are full, right? These are completely full. Yeah, okay. We'll just empty out the contents that we currently have right here. Empty out these tanks. And I'll store massive amounts of rocket fuel in here. With 4 of these guys, it should hold plenty of rocket fuel. So if we set this to extract, pull, it's going to pull that rocket fuel. And then we'll just stack these. Whoa, what's going in there? No. Did I ask you to do that? No, I didn't. Thank you. Come back. Okay. Did not want water going in there. What? Now I can't clear it? What's going on? Okay, that works. There's something in you that I don't know about. Just transferring the contents. Now let me try clearing you. There it goes. I was like, what is going on? Okay. Now we can... There we go. Now they're stacked like I want them to. Alright, we'll set this one to pull. Okay, and then set this one to pull. Right, pull. And then set this one to pull. And the contents should end up here. And thus it'll just keep storing all the way up. And so 64, 128 buckets worth of rocket fuel. Hopefully that's enough to get us somewhere. It definitely should. We already have 1 bucket worth of rocket fuel. Let's go start working on our rocket. I mean, we can go ahead and get a rocket set up. And we can kind of follow the guide, I guess, for that. There's a few things that we need to look at in our guide. It does tell us a bit about the machine we actually need to make. Okay, space age. So, there are 4 ores that we need to get for sure. Mercury, tantalum, zirconium, and cadmium. You need to build a rocket. A rocket can be any shape and made of any blocks. it just needs liquid fuel, or it just needs liquid fuel tanks and liquid fuel engines, a guidance computer, and a seat. The rocket needs to be placed on a square or rectangle launch pad, and the structure blocks must be placed touching one side of the launch pad, going up and at least as high as the rocket. Okay. You also need a rocket assembly machine placed on one side. Okay, so we need a guidance computer. We need some rocket stuff. Let's just go to advanced rocketry and see some of the things that we actually need. So we do need launch pads. We're going to need 9 launch pads. Okay, it requires concrete. We don't have any concrete, actually. Concrete. Oop, not you. Concrete. Oh. Okay. We're missing clay. No, we're not. There's no way. Thought so. We have clay. We have plenty of clay. Oh, that's definitely not a return on investment. Oops. That fortune really helps out. Can't have a hole in the floor. Cannot have a hole in the floor. Okay. So now that we have some clay, we can make some concrete. I think we need one more set, because I do want 9. Advanced. Okay, I do want 9 of these. That'll give us a square. And then I need, what is it? The structure towers. But I kind of want to wait to get those until I know how big my rocket's actually going to be. Okay. That is something that I might want to check out. Okay, we can do, we need the rocket fueled engines. We'll probably do 3 of those. What are we missing? Oh, we're missing titanium plates. Oh, we need titanium. Awesome. Our first use for titanium. Let's see. Take 32 titanium out of there. Good thing I processed a bunch of that. Like I was doing it when I didn't even need to. I already have 5 in here. But we are going to need some of that done. And that's going to get us our rockets. Alright. Rockets. That's only 1 fluid-filled rocket there. We're going to need some tanks. I guess 6 will do. Right? Am I thinking correctly? We need probably 6 of these. I don't know. We'll figure it out. When we go to building it, that's when we'll figure out what it's going to look like. Alright, we need a guidance computer for one thing. Where's that guy at? There's the rocket assembly machine. We definitely need that. Okay, that requires a titanium gear. Requires fancy little interface guy. Requires this. 2 of those. Okay, we have a few of these in here. Alright, and we should be able to make the guidance computer fairly easy once we get some more titanium done. And the titanium rods. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull the last remaining out. That was like perfect timing. Alright, put our metal plate back here. Get those in there. We'll take that. Oh, that was a major lag spike. But it's probably due to the blocks breaking over here and I don't know. The melon thing, I mean, it's just constantly breaking melons. Alright. So we should be able to make the guidance computer fairly easy now. And the guidance computer is like, what, or not the guidance computer, the assembly machine, sorry. Alright, titanium gear. How's this made? Ooh, that's not cheap at all. Was it like this with... No, it wasn't. That's expensive as well. It's like this. Okay, 2 titanium gears. Does that leave me with enough to actually make it? I think it does. Everything, we have everything but the these boards. Perfect. Now we have everything. Thus, we can make the rocket assembly machine. Okay. That basically fuses all of our parts together. We also need the guidance computer. So, we need to find that. Oh, and also we need a seat. Thank you for the seat. We're going to need some more of these liquid guys right here. Do 3 of those. And what else are we need? Oh, we need the guidance computer. The guidance computer, yeah. Okay, so here's where it starts to get tricky. Okay, so the tracking circuits require is the basic circuit plate with an eye of ender and redstone. Okay. Basic. I think I have some made. So we need the eye of ender. Okay, eye of ender and redstone. Yeah, we need 2 more eye of ender. Now that I think about it. Okay, and I think I have... Well, just to be on the safe side, let's get some redstone. More redstone. And gold. And that will make 2 basics, at least. And we'll take 2 just to be on the safe side. And we'll go ahead and get those processed up, because those are processed in our advanced assembly machine. And I should have here in my output 2 basic circuits. Okay, I thought so. So I still need to make 2 more. Correct? Because this only makes 1. There we go. And it's pretty slow. I mean, it's got to do its job. But we'll work on the other stuff, I think. We can go ahead and start building our platform and launch pad, and we can kind of see how tall this thing is going to be. That way we'll know. That way we know how big we should make this thing. Okay. So, where are we going to put this rocket? I'm guessing right over here next to our fueling station would probably be a good idea, so we can route this thing. So, right here will be our launch pad. Okay. Our rocket assembly machine can go here. And we can stretch our power across to it. It does need power. Alright, and we'll set up our rocket. Okay. So, 3 rockets with 6 tanks. Right, is that going to be okay? I'm not sure. And then they said it can be any size, so. And then we just need our guidance computer and a fueling station. I don't know if we have to have a fueling station, but it's definitely a thing we can use. I was told that you can just click on these tanks, click these tanks onto the rocket itself after it's been assembled, and it should be fine. Oh, we were actually waiting for the assembler. Okay, so it's done with the basic circuits. Now we need to put the input, these guys, and that's what we're making now. Okay, the fueling. the fueling station. Okay, so 10 more of the machine structures. Okay, and then a linker. Oh, I was told there is a wireless terminal, but that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about the wireless terminal that what is this? The Infinity Booster card. That's what I want. On the wireless crafting. What is the Infinity Booster? Infinity Booster card. Yeah, it requires the quantum entangled singularities, wireless booster. That's actually not that difficult. And the quantum entangled creates dropped one singularity and ender dust and causes an explosion within the range of the item. So getting one singularity. So this guy, it looks like it's just a matter condenser with one 64K ME storage component, and that's why I have it set up to automate the 64K ME storage component. So we're going to work on getting that, and the matter condenser is really cheap, so that's not a big deal. But yeah, we almost have all this done. I really want to wait and get this done. We already have 4 buckets in here, and I mean, this is perfect. I mean, it's no big deal. Like, we have enough power. Just look at all these machines, though, that we've built. It's a lot of machines. I bet this has a lot of silicon in it. It has completely processed all of it. Look at all that. Wow. I kind of am sad. I wish the rolling machine actually worked. I don't know if that's meant to do that or it's a bug. But I figure that's the only way to make those tanks. Unless they don't want you making the low pressure tanks. Maybe they want you to make the pressurized tanks. I'll probably have to use steel. That's probably something I'll have to do. Does the rolling machine... What does it completely make? Okay, because it can do... Those things can actually make... Okay, so it actually can make the plates. Okay. So that's good to know, too. I don't have any on me, but I do have some over here. You can see how fast it actually plates this stuff. It should work. Like, it should. If it doesn't, then I know that it's just not working. I'm guessing it requires water. Maybe that's why it's not working. It just requires water. Is that the case? If it is, I feel like a total derp. That looks like it is the case. I'm a total derp. Okay. So it is making the plates now. Yeah, I'm a total derp. I was like, I wonder what the H2O's for. Oh yeah, it's for water. Oh man. Okay, well this should be definitely done. And now we can just go back and craft. Oh man, wow. Okay, let's make sure this is all chunk loaded. I really want all these things... Okay, they are. I just want all of them things to be chunk loaded. Before we get going too crazy. Alright, let's get our controller. Right? What's it called? Not the warp controller, not the gravity. There's a lot of stuff in advanced rocketry. Guidance. The good old guidance controller. And we now have a guidance controller. Okay. Let's also look at the... there is a way to link up things. Right? That's not what we're looking for. I'm looking for a specific item that lets you link. I'm not seeing it. Huh. It should. Because how else are you going to link? Let the, it's an ore scanner. I'm looking all through advanced rocketry trying to find one thing. Pressure valves. Iron frame? And I'm not finding it. We do need a spacesuit, by the way. We do need that. I'm really not seeing it. Huh. Alright, let's go ahead and, I guess, get the fueling station. Fueling station from advanced rocketry. And I think we have enough of that. 10. Probably need one of those. And what are we missing? 10 plates. We're missing a forge hammer. Like a forge hammer, that just makes it easier when we actually need 10 plates. Like real fast. Okay, so we have the fueling station. There's a thing to link it. It's this thing. Yeah, the linker. Okay. So that's everything we need. I'm pretty sure. So we should be able to hook conduits up to the fueling station and keep the fueling station filled without using containers, I think. If I'm not mistaken. I can probably put the fueling station down here. It doesn't need power, I don't think. That's the guidance computer. What am I doing? Come back here. Thank you. Just destroying the land. Like, just destroying everything. Okay, right here should go our fueling station. Correct? I guess it does get power. Because that connected right up to it. It does get power. Okay. We can run this straight down. Let's not do that. And we'll just run it straight into here. And set that to insert. And set this to extract. I'm guessing that's gonna work. Right? It's not receiving any fluids. Not yet, anyways. Always active. Now it should be full. There we go. Okay. So, we need our guidance computer. Right here. If I can... There we go. Guidance computer, done. And we need a seat. Oh, I guess we need some kind of chip inside of our guidance computer. Why can't I place the seat on the guidance computer? There we go. Okay, so we have a seat. Something needs to go in that guidance computer, and I don't even know what it is. I might have to look this up real quick. And see what goes in that slot. Is there guidance? A gas tank? No. That's not what we need. A planet selector? Is that something we're probably going to need a planet selector? Guidance computer. Let's read our book. I'm sure he tells us in here. You need a rocket assembly machine placed on one side of the launch pad, not touching it. You can scan the rocket and it tells you if you have enough tanks and engines. If yes, you can click on build and the rocket. Okay, sneak right click should give you an option to choose the destination. Sneak right clicking on the rocket should give you the option to choose the destination in the guidance computer. Then right clicking it should let you, should put you in the seat. All right, we'll get our stands, or whatever they're called, that go on the outside, that kind of support your rocket. Whatever they're called, I can't think of the structure towers. Get 6 of them just in case. Glass, I guess. Can put some glass, I guess. What else? I think that's probably it. That's all we really need. Right? A spacesuit. Okay. Okay. Simple, simple. Alright. That makes a little bit of sense, I guess. There are upgrades for this. There definitely are. So we don't have to worry about that. But we're getting there. We're getting somewhere. I've learned a lot in this mod pack. I mean, I really have. This is one mod I wanted to kind of learn, because it seems to be a new mod that is really nice, nicely put together. Okay, so we have to get a stand back here. The structure has to be touching the rocket, be at least as tall as the rocket, and then I think we can link this to this. No, we can scan. What am I doing wrong? Invalid launch pad structure? Maybe the launch pad needs to be bigger. I don't know. Invalid launch pad structure. Let's read the book again. Rocket beginning shaped made in blocks, just needs liquid fuel tanks, liquid fuel engines, guidance computer, and a seat. The rockets need to be placed on a square or rectangle launch pad, and the structure tower blocks must be placed touching one side of the launch pad going up. At least touching the side. Okay. This might be where I'm messing up. It needs to be like right here. Correct. Alright, it scanned it. Missing guidance computer. What is this? Alright, so I'm going to try this again. I had to enable flight on the server because it was kicking me for trying this, but we're going to set our destination. I guess Luna's somewhere over here. Actually, let's disassemble this. Scan. Build. Wait. Okay. Scan. Okay, it doesn't say that we can access anything, but there is a chip in here. Right? Yeah, there's a Planet ID chip set to Luna. We can scan, build. It doesn't... It won't work, I guess, now that it's already built. So this thing is ready to go. We just need to... It's already set to Luna, which is this guy. And we should be able to just click on it and hit space. But we're not taking off. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I did wrong, but I'm sure I did something. It does say we don't have any fuel. That could be why. Let's try this again. I think every time I was resetting it, I was basically deleting all our fuel. So that's probably why. Now that I think about it. Oh man, we were deleting all of our fuel. This is not good. I think I can break this, and I was told that I can just click on the rocket. And that does work, and now we are fueled. But we don't have very much fuel in here. So what I can do, I mean, I can let this build back up again. That's probably the only way. I mean, because this does produce it really slow. But I guess I could probably just, you know, creative in stuff if we get stuck up there without any fuel. I really just want to get there with you guys. And, I mean, maybe getting, I don't know, we should, I really just want to go. Let's just go. Let's see if this works. I've been having so many issues, I just want to know that this is going to work. I think I can probably pump what's in here out. And set this to extract. Blaze active. Insert. That worked. Set this to disabled. Set that to insert. Okay, so now we have some fuel. Okay. We got like 2 buckets worth. That should be plenty. Let's just get on this thing. Alright, so now let's try this. Let's hit space. Oh man, it's working. We're gonna go to the moon. And I hope this spacesuit is going to work. There is a little glitch there on the left-hand side. But yeah, we are totally going to space. I wonder how this works. This is cool. I have to say, this is very cool. I like this. I hope we actually get there and don't run out of fuel. It looks like we're running out of fuel. So we may not have enough rockets. If that's the case, yeah, we're gonna definitely go back. Oh wait, no, we made it. Press space to descend. Auto descend. So we're descending. We made it. We made it to the moon. We have no fuel though. That's going to be an issue getting back to Earth, I think. So like I said, I'll probably have to just create in some fuel to be able to get back. I don't think you have to make a launch pad or anything like that. But we definitely are on the moon. And this actually looks pretty neat. There's actually hives here. Okay. Ow. Okay. Let's stay on here, because it looks like we're going to die otherwise. It says our oxygen is depleted. So I don't really know what that means, but I'm going to have to figure this all out. Till then, I don't recommend doing what I just did. But I will see you guys in the next episode, where we'll probably come here for real and actually be able to explore. Hopefully we can figure out our O2 system and get that all situated. But I'm going to just basically get this thing back to Earth. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Well, if you guys enjoyed this, please remember to click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And as always, thanks for watching.